now, as you guys can probably no doubt see, I still have a wheel bearing issue. I did in fact take it to the dealer last Tuesday. This week Tuesday, today's Saturday. I did in fact take it to the dealer, right? So dropped it off. Well, actually I waited for it. They looked at the front wheel bearings real quick. About 15 minutes later, he came into the room and said, well, we figured out what the problem is. The harness was loose, coming unplugged, so we plugged it right back in, you're all set to go. And drove away. The very next day, should have been Wednesday, very next day, driving down the road, this time not making any turns whatsoever. I was literally just driving down the road, and this came up again. Now it comes up no matter what, whether I'm parked, turning the wheel, driving, it doesn't matter. As soon as I start the car, this pops up. So something else now is wrong. So I had to take it back again. I'm really getting frustrated because there's a lot of things that I want them to fix that they seem to be really wishy-washy about it. The very first thing that I want them to fix is obviously this problem here. They replaced, oh shit, there is a train here all the time. But I love listening to trains. Anyway, they replaced the two front wheel bearings. That seems to be the problem. Now maybe the rear wheel bearings are going bad. I don't know. Oh man, this thing's moving slow. It really is amazing how loud those horns are. I mean, so loud. But anyway, so I replaced, or they might have to replace the rear wheel bearings. I really don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm so frustrated because I haven't had any problems with my car until just the last 2 months. And I've had this confidence, at first I didn't, but I've had this confidence about my warranty. And the sad thing is that all this stuff is covered, but yet getting them to actually fix it is a problem. So I ended up calling another dealer that was in the area. Unfortunately, I have to take my car to a dealer. That's the way the contract reads. I didn't write it. As long as it's a dealer, I guess they figure that a dealer is going to be, know what they're doing, or whatever. But anyway, so I take it to a dealer. I called another dealer that is in the area, and I explained the situation to them. I told them that my balancer is wobbling really bad, and it should not be. I told them that I've got a really bad squeak, which is caused by the balancer. I told them I have a rev and clunk on the first shift, first to second. Well, actually second to first, really. And these problems are considered to be normal according to the dealer. Now, I was happy that they put $2,000 into my car, replacing the wheel bearings, fixing the misfire that I was having. That's wonderful, but there were a lot of other things that I also had wrong that I wanted them to fix that they deemed normal. The rev and clunk, when I explained to the service guy that it only happens when you're actually driving around. It's not like he can just drive in a circle around the parking lot and, oh, well, it didn't do it. Number one, the car has to be warmed up. Number two, you have to be from fourth gear to first gear. Basically what's happening is it's when you're in overdrive, it kicks down to second gear, and instead of first gear when you come to a stop. So it's not getting back down to first gear, basically from fourth gear, but it's coming down to second gear, and then just getting stuck in second, and then it takes a couple seconds to bring it down to first. That's what the rev and clunk is. So I explained that to him, and when they diagnose it, you know, they look at the computer and whatever, and that's it. I mean, so when I called the other dealership, I said, you guys need to take this thing. You're right by the highway. I said, I'll fill it up. You can spend the gas. Take it out on the highway, get off a couple of exits, and make sure it's warmed up, and then you will notice the symptoms right away. And he said, you know, no problem. We'll do that for you, but you're first gonna have to get the problem resolved with your wheel bearings, if in fact that's the issue, because they're the ones who are responsible for covering that service contract with the wheel bearings, because that was already replaced. I said, no problem. So on Monday, this coming Monday, I'm going to take my car back for the third time here in, a month and a half. I'm going to take my car back, I'm going to give them the list of things that's wrong with it again, and tell them that they need to fix the problem, that all these problems that are going on. Because I am dead sick of seeing this, number one. I'm sick of the rev and clunk, number two. I'm sick of starting my car and having it squeak like it sounds like I don't take care of the car at all. You know, there's a lot of things that I'm tired of, and I want them to fix all this stuff. So I'm hoping that it gets fixed. We'll find out. I mean, I don't like to keep my car anywhere else because, you know, my wife has to work and so on, and whatever. But anyways, I mean, if they can fix it, they can fix it. That's great. That's what I wanted to do. If they don't fix it, I'll take it somewhere else. But I'm tired of spending... I don't want to spend a bunch of money on ridiculous stuff that doesn't get fixed. Because it's $100 out of my pocket to fix things. And if they diagnose something that's not covered, I have to pay the diagnostic fee. But if they diagnose something that is covered under warranty, then it's just standard deductible, $100. And that's, you know, if they diagnose 10 things that are wrong with the car and 10 things are fixed, it's still just $100. It's not $1,000 or anything. So, but it definitely needs to get fixed. There's no doubt about that. It needs to get fixed. So, I don't know. I'm pretty frustrated. I mean, I need to get my car to the body shop, but I want to get this stuff fixed first. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. But not much I can really do about it, I guess. Just have to keep on trying, keep on chipping away at it until it finally gets dealt with.